Welcome back to Board Games Daddy. So if you saw my video about Viticulture, the Essential Edition, now it's time for us to visit Tuscany, the Essential Edition. It's especially relevant and for being essential because I cannot play the game anymore without this expansion. Everyone that I know that plays and likes the game says Tuscany is mandatory. It's mandatory. But I wanted to separate these two videos because you may find these things being sold separately. I will not be able to separate them anymore. The game Viticulture, the game now is with Tuscany. That's it. Okay, so it's really important for you to know what Tuscany brings. I'm going to explain you the differences. And the box is much smaller. You can see it's a super smaller box. And it shows, I don't know what it shows. Here it's just more wine and vineyard pictures with people having fun drinking wine, selling grapes, right? The box has the same kind of colors. It brings 3 modular expansion, special workers, extended board structures. I think we'll just go, always when we play, we go in with everything because that's how the game has become a very good game. Okay, so I have the original board there to show you the differences, but if you want to know the details, you can find in the channel the video for the base game. Okay, so this manual is much smaller. It explains the differences, which I'm going to give you a hint on when we are looking at the board. So there are the special workers module, the buildings module, and there are new rules for base game for sure, right? Because now the game has different stuff. So I don't know what is the third module here, but forget about the modules and let's just take a look. So yeah, remember this was the base game board, very small, super small, right? And just 2 seasons, summer and winter. Spring was just organized play, and then fall was just draw a visitor card. So now I'm going to do some magic here, and I'm going to raise camera to the maximum because we'll need that. And I'm going to bring the new board on top of this one. So you can see, so that's the box, that's what is inside, very empty space, which is good because I want to put everything in the base game box and save shelf space. I'm doing something risky here, hitting the camera. So this is now very big. Yeah, so there are 2 sides. What's the difference between... Oh, no. So yeah, so you can play without the buildings and you need to use this board. Too many things around me. So this is the buildings module is not included, but I guess you should play with the buildings as well if you prefer, and that's on this side where you have the buildings. So changes. First, Tuscany region here. So through this action, the star action, you'll be able to play stars, which are these components here. See the stars for each player. You'll be able to allocate stars on the region. So when you put a star on a specific region here, you'll get the bonus, which could be cards or money. And then in the end of the game, whoever has the majority of stars in each of these regions will get the points from there. So 2 points, 1 point, that's it. The starting place is now different. It has more bonus and different stuff. So if you are you can never be the first here on the first one. In order for you to be the first above all, you need to have been the last to get it from here. So you can never be the super first. You can always only choose being second, which has no big bonus, but you are almost first. And then the longer you play, the better are the rewards, which includes here more starts, points, age automatic age grades, or even an extra worker here. So I guess the biggest change in the game is the fact that now you play 4 seasons. You play a summer season, a spring season, a summer season, a fall season, and a winter season. And the game ends on the 25 points, not 20 as before. So I can lower now the camera because you've seen an overview of the board, and I'll just rotate the board around a bit. Good to see. Sorry. So here you draw cards, or if you hit there, you can draw 2. Here you get money, build the structures for your boards, which you play with the same ones here, the one from the base game, and you can see on the other video. And you can move the stars, so you can place and move, and if you go there you can place 2 stars, which is very good, very powerful. Then when we get to summer, you have to play the yellow cards, plant your grapes, conversion. So I'm not going into details, because if you want to know what these things really mean, you please check the base game video. So here's a trade where you can trade any of these for another one, or you can sell or buy fields for money. You can get money from the bank. Then when you get into the fall, you draw the deliver cards, you harvest, you do the wine, you make wine tokens, and then you can build again or get money again. And then on the winter side, you play the winter cards, you train workers, you sell wine tokens, and then you fill the orders that you have. And there is always an unlimited spot here where you can get 1 money, or you can get a building card, which are there. So what the hell are the building cards? So first of all, once you have the board for your once you have your player board, now if you are playing with this module, you can attach this nice thing here on the left side, which is the buildings that you can build, and you can come and destroy the building here. The buildings are here. Let me open this deck and show you. Sorry, I'm talking too much. Too many videos being recorded, so I need to stop after this one and take a rest. But let me show you the building cards. So this is a true unboxing today, because these were never open. They are still stuck. Now let me give you the pleasure of hearing. Sorry, the plastic doesn't go away. Shit. The cards are glued. See, they are in blocks. Let me give you the pleasure of hearing the sound of destroying this. I hope the microphone has captured that. So these buildings will be things that you put here. You can only have 2 active ones, and you can move workers there to some of them in order to have special action. So this will be the cask that you can draw a card, and you can age your wine twice, but you need to pay that money to build it. And when you build, you get an immediate victory points that you see here. Aqueduct. So this one is an example of a building that you don't place a worker, and you always have a passive power. Wine cave. So some of the cards are still glued. This kind of finish is the one that easily glues cards to each other. A trading post, wine press, wine bar, patio, restaurant, a guest house, a cafe, a distiller, mercado, studio, barn, academy, gazebo, workshop, veranda, a wine parlor, a label factory, the harvest machine. There's something here, still glued. Yeah, fermentation tank, shawarma, inn, tap room, tavern. Just one. Banquet hall, penthouse, fountain, mixer, Statue, very expensive, but it gives you lots of points. Dock and silo, that's it. And they look very similar to Agricola, the, the upgrades that you can build on Agricola. And there's else, one thing else, which is it also brings Tuscany also brings special workers. So besides the stars, you also get these two special workers, which is like a man and woman, but they don't have a specific role. In the beginning of the game, you just not draft. Sorry, you randomly choose. Get away, plastic. You randomly choose two of these roles, specially certified workers. So they will become specially certified workers. You choose two, and they cost a normal amount plus one, and they have a special power. So these workers will have special power. They can be the farmer, the mafioso, merchant, chef, innkeeper. You cannot use this for two players apparently. Professore, and they will have, besides being a normal player, a normal worker, they will have also these powers here. So they will be powerful workers. And there's a lot of replayability here because you have these different roles and you only choose two when you play. So this gives lots of replayability, different replayability on the game. And that's Tuscany. Tuscany, the mandatory expansion for viticulture that you definitely have and play with when you play viticulture. So I hope you have enjoyed. Now my challenge will be to try to put everything under the base game box because it saves lots of space and without having special inserts. Probably I need to get rid of the original inserts to have space for everything. The only thing that is really annoying is I probably need to save the original board because you cannot throw it away, right? But it will take some space from the box. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed. If so, don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing this channel. I'm always bringing content every day, and I would like to continue to count with you as a follower. So thank you very much for that. See you on the next one. Goodbye.